Dude, big one. He's still only like an 82, watch. I'll bet you. Yeah, he went down. He sucks. What is he, 30? Same. I'm gonna go hit it. I'll be right back. Got the stream on. Hold on. Three. Alright, let's see what we got here. See who the breakout player is. Hella pretty. Darius Copper, huh? He played an awesome game last week. Future superstar. Hold the Texans to less than 200 total yards. That ain't gonna happen. Or get Darius Copper 2 interceptions, 4 fumbles, tackles for a loss. Well, cheers to him. Upgrade players. Let's see what we got. Oh, Patty Hump, Silas Austin. I think I'm losing him, dude. I love this guy. Maybe I brought this guy back and I lost the other guy. But I think this guy's coming back. Speaking of copper, he's gonna get... We need to get a little speed rusher going here for this call. I like that, +3, man. That's exactly what I want. Patty Humphrey. This guy's gonna be the guy. Pretty sure this guy's the guy. Pretty short draw. Okay. Oh, I'll take it. This guy's terrible. Sammy McCarthy looking like, I wonder, huh? Oh, he's the next Reed Bannon. Guaranteed. Oh, yeah. Sammy McCarthy, that's the man. Miguel Velasco, this guy's probably fucking terrible. Oh, I never like seeing agile tackles. I want straight power. You cannot get, you can't like game power like these guys have. You gotta get the guys that have that power. Walt Stackhouse sounds like a name, doesn't it? But out of Kent State, 5'10", 189. Sometimes you see those weird little size guys. 5'10", 189. This guy probably runs like a fucking deer. I have no... Cam Wakefield sounds like a stud. This guy looks like he could be a center. Oh, he sucks. Everyone's terrible. I have so many reds on this thing, it's out of control. Just fucking firing away. This draft sucks for me, dude. How many speed rushers left out at outside linebacker? I mean, really? Shit is trash. There's 1,000 receivers every year and they all suck, everyone. This guy's gotta be a monster right here. Just whiffing in the 6th. Just whiffed on about 9. Needed it bad there. I got a lot of reds on my board, dude. This might be a bad draft here. It's not good. Spending picks on... Yeah. I'm like looking at it for like 20 minutes, like looking at the little details in those jerseys. See, what happened was I played against them last night on the Raider one, or 2 nights ago or something, and I gave them all crazy red pants, like they were all red and shit, they were sick. So I felt like I couldn't do it tonight because it was like the same thing. I needed something different.
Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Exactly.
I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football.
But the red and blue does
over
look
to our
pretty tight.
broadcast
Red versus
team,
blue.
Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier Stadium,
I hate those
Lucas Oil
unis.
Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics,
Yeah, I heard that they're going to
it.
start
This
out with
crowd is ready
some
as their guys
made-up
get
fake
set to
name, and
match
then
up
they'll
between
patch
the
it
Houston
in.
Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis,
What if they're the ones that...
Charles, we take a
Yeah,
look at the Colts
yeah.
entering play. They come in at 15-0, 1 win short of a perfect
How are they
regular
not like
season.
the Washington senators or
New England in
generals?
2007. We know they're not going to mail it in. They're going to go for it.
Meanwhile, for
The
our visitors, the
Washington
Texans,
Post.
they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to
Yeah,
get
that's
back
what-
in the
what's
win
his name
column, but
said?
obviously they're going to have to do that
Yeah.
in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together
Just
your
call
team,
them
the us against the world mentality. Let's see
Who
if they can
cares,
use it and
dude?
get a victory.
What are these people's deal? Be proud of it. Proud of your heritage. That's how I look at it. How is it race? How do they turn it into a racist thing?
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing
Caleb
6'3".
Morgan coming out swinging
What
it
I
last week.
enjoyed in
Very
preparing for this
efficient.
game was
Caleb
talking
Morgan
not just with
last
the
week.
coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting
This
that
guy
the
got
coaching staff
trapped.
sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah,
I
one
know,
thing he
that's
said he's
scary.
always working on.
Because
He's,
I'll
we know
probably
he's
play
not
like
bad
all
at this, but
retarded
his
and
footwork
lackadaisical.
always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say
No
right off the
Watson, no
top,
King.
he's got great footwork.
Probably
Love his
run the
footwork.
ball
So
on
this
him.
guy is never satisfied.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins.
I can't
And he
cover
takes
that
us
right there unless I
beyond
go
the
for him and
35
leave the
before
middle
going
open,
out
so
of
I gotta
bounds.
just play
13
it right.
yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Is that Darius Brewer, dude? Brewer's an absolute machine now, bro.
It's a loss of a yard.
So I got it 2 weeks in a row with him or something weird.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Oh, look at Brian Bowman. That was one of the best computer plays I've ever seen.
And let's take a look at the Texans offense.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football.
We were just talking about him, the awareness,
the center of this offensive line,
6'11", the long arms, and the fadeaway.
They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play.
Oh, it's terrible. He's the worst player on this game when you play with him.
And start to make progress.
Looking to throw. Morgan.
Someone get him.
Oh. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5.
They're going to
hit
by a slot corner right there
now.
now.
The defensive starters for the Colts. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And all defensive teams.
I wish I could just have a video just zoomed in on him just for the whole game, just watch him.
And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good
That's what I should do. I should edit fucking one of the games and it'd be all Brian Bowman.
The 37 on third down. Back to throw. Morgan.
No, dude, it sucked it into an animation, bro. I had that. It slowed me down and sped him up.
At the Colts 31-yard line.
Unbelievable.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field.
I was there, bro. I know I was there. It totally took me out of, away from it.
I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get
Lawrence with a big hit.
the field can
these guys are ready to pop,
makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
To throw is Morgan. Looking to throw on second down.
These guys are dinking and dunking me like the best I've ever seen.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't have the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, does it?
Wow. He's in. Touchdown, Houston.
That's probably the best run
A great effort
move
there.
I've ever seen.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here if they give up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Dude, I haven't given up one of those in a minute.
And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this
juke. So he's got like the fucking Barkley juke. Oh shit, this is nuts. What is this?
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
What was that all about, man? What was
He'll
this?
have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I've never seen that.
33 yards that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Callaway. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Right.
They'll run on first down. Callaway. And he takes this one in for a
Wow,
close
that was an easy fucking drive on the run game. I haven't ran the ball yet all year, I don't think.
His 17th touchdown now on the season. As
Everybody on all three plays.
Here in this first quarter. Solid job up front.
He's
Really
having
just
a nice
solid
season,
job
man.
all the way
One of his
around to
best.
get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked.
I know, I'm proud of it.
End
Yeah.
result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point right down
Yeah,
the
yeah,
middle. And
a
we are
lot.
tied
But
at 7.
I feel like that's why, you know, I had to
So
sign him.
that drive for 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard
do
touchdown
that.
scamper. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the
He had a
kicks
couple
away.
years. He got
This
hurt,
fielded
I
a
think,
few
last
yards
year,
into the
right
end
before the
zone.
Super Bowl.
And no run back here. This will
Remember
be a
that?
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he had a great year last year. Got hurt in week 17, I think.
AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we can have some great matchups.
Oh, wow.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And, he took that.
Why does it do that? Oh, wow, I got lucky. Dude, why does my guy stop right there when I'm... I don't know what just happened. I stopped running. I was holding X, I guess, too early. I did that like 2 nights ago. I couldn't believe it.
About the play, and maybe
that was the luckiest thing I've ever seen.
How much of this is the player?
Yeah.
How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them, don't they?
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL,
just a linebacker,
the competition committees from other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
On first down, Metcalf. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, Callaway. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And here are the Colts offensive starters.
If there's ever such a thing as a downside to such a nice drive, it's that we didn't get a chance to talk about them earlier. But I would have said, keep an eye on this offensive line and let's see how it performs. And so far, so great, because they've already gotten their running back into the end zone.
They'll set up to throw.
The
receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Such a valuable commodity to have a tight end who can run and get open. How about what he just did there? Worked his way from right to left across the field and found his way free.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Zoo.
Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession.
Whoa, what is going on, dude?
With a 1st and 10.
You ever play on this
These two
camera?
teams all tied after one.
Dude.
They'll run on 1st down. Callaway.
Dude.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Did. What the fuck?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, that was tight.
On 2nd down now.
Wow, man. How does that always happen to me?
6 yards.
Every single
brings up
time.
3rd down. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
I didn't even mean to throw it.
And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. That's 2 to tango.
Oh, I tried to run.
Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like him.
Hey, team 6. Ready?
Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone.
Yeah, I love Reed Bannon. He's the best.
Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown.
I don't even utilize his best, probably his best skill, which is his feet. That's the thing. But he has a hose. I love
drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety,
every once in a while I do bust one. It's ridiculous. It's like 25 yards, 35 yards. Had one like 2 games ago. I think they done 35 yards. So 1 carry for
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20
Big
to the
Clayton
22
Mahoney's been doing it for years. Coming down. That's probably one of the reasons special teams.
That's 7-0 lead of theirs.
You got to get Mariotta's
What's his name?
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind.
This is
Haven't
scary.
they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Over the middle, and he's
Yeah,
got
dude,
it to
this
start
guy has
the
a lot of
drive.
force
And
fumbles.
he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 on that one.
You want to be coming across the middle, and he's around.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Morgan looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
He's better than Leonard actually hitting and stuff. He's a hitter. Leonard's not really much of a hitter, honestly. I mean, he is, but he's not.
Really nice open field tackling.
Tackling, great tackling, but not great hit power.
They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. They saw it, came right.
Oh, was that Copper getting a tackle for
yardage?
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
Because I beat
this is 3rd down and 12. Now
we're right there.
Operating from the gun.
Someone get him, Lester. You know it, man. I know it. Only 16. Another 15-plus season from the
Absolutely 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them?
Remember he started out slow too. Remember that? We were talking. He always does. You don't have like a 5-sack game.
Everyone in at mass protect. They know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
That was shitty.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking.
I've been running great punts lately too.
Give him 15, and the Colts will go on offense.
I feel like I'm setting it up good. That one
I
really set up good.
They are in the 2nd quarter down in Miami. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I swear there's more holding calls against this team than I've ever seen, ever.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
I never get this type of shit.
Good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Oh, I was lucky.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
This is touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes?
Yeah, no,
Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team.
He looks like he's about 40.
That's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good.
22 touchdowns. Humphrey's got quite a bit, too. Got a hell of a year.
5 plays there on that drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
I know what's coming. I know what the play is there.
Exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
2nd and 6. He went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Dude, look at, we all forget about the first round pick, Mike Mills. What's his name? Mike Milton.
Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I gotta pick that off, and I gotta read that.
Now
quick.
the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Morgan on first down. To escape, and he goes down. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. 2nd and long.
Dude, go for the record. Get him again.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
He's got 21 and a half right now.
20 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Morgan.
I can't get across the middle.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always.
If I could have let him another 10 yards, he would have been out of here.
Halftime report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one.
Dude, they went on a winning streak, bro. They were like 1-8, I think, or something. Yeah, they're 5-10.
Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders.
Come on, Raiders.
Mitchell Trubisky has thrown a touchdown pass there.
What's going on with the Raider G today?
Finally, we're off to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Kyle Allen has thrown a touchdown pass.
Guy just plays for winners.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth
he has the best
first
supporting
half.
cast
Who can put
ever.
it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Watch the twist. Recon, 132 fighter. 50 cents to the mic.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Having a hell of a year.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Goal for any offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll look to throw. Looking left
Look at that.
He's got it complete.
Oh, dude, this guy's the best player ever with that quick juke.
Colts touchdown. In for the score. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all
that was his superstar ability. Unbelievable. And dude, he was because he's slow, but that's why I didn't like him. Not slow, but he's like, he didn't have like anything special, but that's what it is. That's what makes him special. I couldn't figure out why he had that star trait. Like, what is this? This guy's not even that good.
And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown.
I didn't get that ability till late, too. Oh.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take
So
this up only to about his 18-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Again, these guys?
Morgan.
And it is incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Dude,
51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
Yeah.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that
through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
The
bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here we go.
Fielded about a yard deep.
There it is. That's exactly what you do.
Probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
You know he's going to go right to that block.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes inside and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Not playing good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Morgan to throw again. Open man is QT, complete.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold to right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
On 2nd down, Kyle. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Morgan. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And take it right on the 30.
Look at CJ swizzing. That's what I've been trying to do all day,
27
bro.
yards all told. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Yeah, you gotta love this. There's not many games like John Madden.
On 1st down, Callaway. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. By the way, he competes for the football at the end of the play.
Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the 1st down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense.
Who's that?
Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run.
No way.
And he goes
this
down.
guy's a fucking monster.
the amount of sacks that they've
He needs
absorbed in
one
this game is
sack to
absolutely
break the record,
extraordinary.
isn't
Let's
it?
just face
23
it,
by
this
Lawrence.
offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Fucking caveman.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the road. And making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Fourth on the run by Banner. Fucking run.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught.
Dude, how did he throw that?
25 yards that time. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Yeah. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game.
20th touchdown milestone.
It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty
I had to get the rookie TD though. You know, I'm trying to win that rookie of the year with him. Dude, there's a quarterback, I think, or I don't even know what. As a running back, I think he was leading. Couldn't believe it. He's got like 15 touchdowns.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Shift the line over, he just comes off that edge.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a
76
struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Dude, this guy's the best pass rusher of all time.
The Texans on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 16.
Yeah.
Now, from the down, he'll throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
So much about this game.
I think Morgan was it. Caleb Morgan was a good fit for his
guard the first
down
sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
It was a storm, perfect storm.
Taking it about the 16.
Damn, again? I suck.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over.
I've been like using that guy and he cuts across me and I like go right
as the
and
Colts
then I go
offense
left
makes
and
their
it's
way
wide
out,
open.
we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And these guys locked into that #1 seed. That's been a foregone conclusion for a while now. The question on everyone's mind, can they finish the regular season a perfect 16-0?
And it all comes back to philosophy of the organization, philosophy of the head coach, and, of course, the locker room itself. What do the players want to do? And I think what most teams would do in this situation is approach it, let's win every game, but let's be smart about doing it. So that doesn't mean that they're going to go all out if, indeed, they do need to rest a few people.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets us just shy of the 40 down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I agree.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Give him 9 on the carry.
They do,
time,
but
they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
it sucks because, dude, like, no, when I play my Madden season, there's so much information that they're talking about during the game. Because it's all programmed in there.
And he'll get it out to midfield.
It's fucking tight. But in ours, because we're so deep, they have like
2
nothing to
yards,
say.
good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. His throw incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Mike 5-4.
Ready? He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Oh, man, that was the one I thought.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, dude, I had that sewed up everywhere.
But it's incomplete.
On both of them.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
I knew it.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Let's kick him off there.
Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
No way, got him again. 5 sacks for the encore. 7 by Derek Thomas.
For this offensive line, it appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around.
If I keep this coverage going with Morgan, if I keep this coverage going, he's like not throwing it. I'm terrified.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll run on 1st down. Kyle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
How late was that? He was already running.
Very solid gain on that play.
And he drops it incomplete.
That's how good our players are.
Here.
That's what it is, honestly. That shit doesn't happen on my Raiders anymore.
From the gun on 3rd down.
What? It's sucking into it. I thought I was going to come across and pick
and they'll
it.
get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line. Now Morgan throwing up.
Dude, that's the play I would have picked off if I could have picked him.
It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will get him one closer. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st down, Callaway.
Wow.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Back to throw here.
Nice throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Come on, Patty.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they collecting on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Indianapolis, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0,
franchise tag might go up like $5 million.
The 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Spread it around with the touchdowns. Patty Humphrey, I'm trying to get him that Rookie of the Year. Fuck. I need it. He needs it. Okereke with a 12 tackle performance. Could that put him over the top? 12 is a big number, ladies and gents. Brewer with a couple tackles. Oh, the big holes. Yeah. Look at that performance. 5 sacks. For the 7th-year pro out of Auburn. Yeah. What? No picks. No nothing. Yeah. Matt got 25 yards of return. Swain with one of his best fronts, but he had a huge return. Wow, close it out. Did you have fun in your last match? Fuck yeah, I did. Playing Madden football. Barr had that fucking juke. That was the best. Dude, did they have under 200 yards? Did I get that? No. I couldn't make it now. For those sacks? Fucking 6 sacks are like 60 yards. Tyrone Murray. A big old ball. Oh, that was huge, +3. Hard. I got burnt so bad last year that literally my ankles were swollen. Yeah, my legs and my feet got so burnt it was bad. My whole legs were peeling hard. My whole leg sheets all the way down to my feet, my toes. I was like, dude, literally I couldn't go to work. I couldn't walk barely. I couldn't even be on my feet for longer than 5 minutes. That was nuts. Got fucking scraped. Big Kevin Rowe. What's his pass block? What's his strength? 97 strength. Put that boy out there against anybody on the planet. Yeah. Chester Calloway. Taylor Bennett with an important win. Coach. We didn't have the game we were hoping for. Yeah, he's fucking going next year. He's fucking out of here. He is. Check out the final year stats. 5,500 big ones for Reed Bannon, 66 touchdowns and 16 picks. One of the all-time best years you'll ever see out there in the John Madden football world. 8-minute quarters, accelerated clock off, all Madden for all the fans out there. Metcalf going over 500 on the year. We rushed for over 2,000 this year. Big year for us. Haven't done that in a while as a team, I don't think. Yeah, 284 carries, yeah. Patty Humphrey couldn't get over the 1,000-yard mark, but had 15 scores. The rookie campaign. Alan DeLong, almost 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns. Barr with 721 yards, 7 scores. Edwards, 439 yards, 8 scores. They're spreading it around. Yeah, he did. He's actually pretty good. He's better than I thought. It was a good rookie year for him, though. Got that score early in the year, too. Metcalf scored in a 9.6 average on the catch. What a screen. But Nelson with another perfect season to add to the ledger. Brett Sanders would be up the lone sack, but he's up there as one of the all-time best. Kevin Rowe, the 97 strength, giving up 15 big ones. Nixon played good. I know. O'Callahan played good too. It's getting better. Brewer ended up having a big year. 84 tackles, 3 picks. Got those 3 late. I know, after he re-signed, they got rid of Leonard, but they came back with Okereke, the man who they thought they were going to cut in year 1. Guy's an absolute monster. Look at this guy. He was 70 last game. Ryan Bowman, 50 tackles and 24.5 sacks. Hold on. Oh, you got it. Even old Mark Gaston was rolling around in his grave. That's tight, man. He earned it, dude. He deserves it. He led the league the last 3 years. I've been like on pace every year. This guy's fucking awesome. It's at 88 speed, I think. Yeah. Just plays with his head cut off, just relentless. Oh. What if that ruins him? No, next year he'll probably drop off and shit, next year he's 30. But he's still gonna be fucking unreal. For like the next 3 years, he'll probably still be unreal. Yeah, he'll always pretty much be better than every guy you run out there. Until he's like 35. Break the record. This guy. How much does it take to reset? I could. I'd still have 7.7 in cap. But it's just not the smart thing to do. So I'm losing Maggot, Silas Austin, Wendell Saffold. Both of these guys are going to be studs. Actually, this guy right here is going to be the guy. This is a good guy to target, I think, for fucking outside linebacker. Someone's going to get him. He's going to be pretty good. Saffold's good too, but he's old. Yeah, he's been on my team for a few years. Look at this guy, he's got all the fucking, he's got the strip ball high motor. This guy's a freak. This guy would actually probably be pretty good as like a 3-4, yeah. He's a good project guy. I've been building him. 75 pass coverage, 73 run stopper. He's got to build up those speed rusher and the power rusher on him, a couple of them. I'm gonna lose my stud. This guy's gonna be the biggest free agent out there, one of them. Only 25, he's an 80 overall left tackle. Huh. That 69 awareness is killing him though. That's the killer. Yeah, that guy's gonna get eaten alive. Joey Sly. I'll still re-sign him somehow. Look at this, my 2D tackle. 2 of them, 2 out of the 3. I know, he's interesting, bro. He's really interesting. I know. Superstar trait. He's already got this run stopper power rusher combo. If you build that speed rusher up and get it up to like a 76, by the time he'll be like a 80 something in the other ones by then. Yeah, he would. Look how low his cap is still too. If he played every play, he'd be fucking unreal with the superstar. Yeah, that's a guy to target right there for you, for sure. I wish I could sign him, but I can't. I got him in a trade. Oh, years ago, yeah. And he was like a project for 3 years. I had him for nothing, for cheap. He was only like a 72 overall, I think, at the time. Wasn't even playing until like last year, I think. Yeah. Silas Short, he'll be good. He's a left end. He'll be a good left end. Look at those finesse moves. This guy's going to be a machine, bro. I'll bet you. 86 strength. Because he's been a D tackle, so I've been building him like that, like run stopper. This guy's going to be the best player ever. I'm telling you, this guy's the guy. Yeah, this guy's a freak show. The swim move trait, and he's got the finesse. 86 finesse. 85 tackle. He's been a D tackle for the last 4 years. Unreal. Imagine him as a left end in a 4-3. Yep. 6'2", 303. That sounds like a D tackle, rushing D tackle to me. With that. Look how much his contract is, though. It's freaking ridiculous. Finley was the guy that was doable. Saffold's great, bro. I'm bummed that I can't keep him, but he's getting up there in age now, and I just couldn't afford 2 years. I didn't feel like it. I feel like I can just fill that. I got that guy Johnny Sloan. I re-signed him, and he's young. He's only like 21, I think. So should be pretty good. Magus, the guy too. He's cheap. I didn't want to pay him any signing bonus, and he just wouldn't take it. He wanted something. I'll still re-sign him for nothing. Guaranteed. I don't see anyone throwing the fucking... Just look at him. Ready yet? Oh, this game is very good. Go check out the standings right now. Who's in the playoff picture? Oh. Did the Chiefs play? Did they win? Oh, Raiders clinched already. Unreal. They'll somehow win in that. They'll win. The wild card. Who realistically has a shot? The Jags. Did they win that game? They needed it bad. Chiefs probably get in somehow. Browns, I think, still have a shot to get in the playoffs. They got to win. They need the Chiefs to lose. 3 teams from that division, maybe. Jags had a chance too, I think. Wild card on. Patriots, I think they're out. Yeah, the Chiefs 8-8. They lose. Broncos and Chargers just rounding it up. Maybe 3 teams from that division. Yeah. Led by a defense. Ferocious. Cardinals and Rams fighting for the division. Cardinals on a 6-game win streak after starting out 1-8. Mike Tomlin had the pep talk of the year. Wow. This is where we check out the streaks. Bears on a 4-game win streak trying to get in. Got the top wild card spot available. Cardinals on the 6-game. Redskins on a 4-game skid. They're 5-6, trying to climb in. Sherwood just fell apart. Seahawks on a 7-game slide after being 4-3. 4-4. 5 losses at home. We gotta see how many points allowed. Who leads the league as far as the computers. Bengals, Lions. Where are the Raiders at? Raiders are right up there. Who has the best ratio? Chiefs, look at that offense, 436. Where are the Raiders at? Raiders are like middle of the road. Lions with the good ratio right there. Yeah, the Bengals, big time. Wow. Ravens too. Damn. So the Ravens are looking strong. The Bengals actually look pretty good. Right? Lions look good as far as their ratio goes. Seahawks with a ton of points forced, but they gave up 475. Look at that. Yeah. William Moss recognized today as not just the best receiving coach, but the best player overall. The Cincinnati Star was awarded the Heisman Trophy. Oh, give me that fucking guy at work. Definitely, Tay Edwards is out of here immediately. Yep. Yeah, sounds good, bro. Oh yeah, and then we'll cruise into the through the little break, and then we'll get our shit ready. Sounds good. All right, man. Talk to you later.